questions for head coach Jared Bednar. Go ahead, Bailey.
Coach, when it comes to having to play a game tonight versus maybe a lot of these guys' minds being on the break or Olympics, how do you kind of separate some of that looking forward versus focusing on tonight and getting things done?
Preparation. Preparation's exact same meeting this morning as we have all year long, and it's a big game, no different than any other game we've played all year long. So as a professional like myself, you got to go about your business the same way, and we have, like, I want to see our team play one more good game before we take the break, right, and feel good about what we're doing here, and hopefully come out of the break as healthy as we can possibly be.
Evan?
Just, Laz made the recent play, but 55 games as a whole, how do you kind of feel your team is looking through this and looking forward, where you see they can make improvements?
I think we've been good. We've been solid. We've been pretty consistent through the course of the season. I would say that consistency's taken a little bit of a hit over the last month, and part of it's personnel, part of it is dog days of the season, part of it is scheduling. I don't think it's exclusive to us, it's everybody. Hence the standings being really tight all over both conferences, and so I think it's been a positive first half to the season, and I think it can get even better the second half.
Colleen?
Just these handful of games that you've had Taylor Makar in the lineup, how has that experience been for you and him being able to play with Gale?
Yeah, I think it's great. Number one, his development is, continues on an upward trend. I think we see him a couple times through the course of the season so far, and he's looked better and better and more comfortable the more he's been here. I like his identity as a straight line, hard skating, big, strong guy that can continue to grow his offensive game, but he's been a responsible player. He's made mistakes here and there. He's done some good things here and there, but I said overall, minimal ice time. He's done a nice job.
Eric?
You spoke pretty highly about the Sharks in November.
Yeah.
In February now, they're still in that wild card race. They're a possible first round opponent. Do you see similarities with their core, their team, to what you had 7-8 years ago?
I'd say there's similarities there. They've got the star power. They've got guys coming into their own, is not only on the offensive side of things, but rounding out their game to be a more complete 200-foot players. I think they're younger than the team that I got. Mac was already here. We got Mikko as a young guy. But very similar. You're starting from scratch from a place where you don't have a really good season. The intensity is picked up in their game. There's lots of, characteristics that remind me of our early team, and they're still a very good team. Their results are a little hit and miss because the consistency in their game is still coming. But they're in almost every game now that they play because they're determined, young, hungry, having fun, and they have that sort of high-end superstar talent now.
Corey and then Megan.
You have 8 Olympians, and 7 of them we could have picked pretty easily. But just what was your reaction whenever you found out that Kivi got the nod?
I was excited for him. Yeah, because there was talk last year at the Four Nations that he could possibly be a guy that goes. Had a great year last year. He's missed some time for us this year, but goes to show you that when you're putting together a team, you need guys to do every job, and Kivi's pretty well-rounded 200-foot player. I think he's got an offensive game that we see flashes of, and depending on his ice time, line mates, etc. But he's a super responsible guy, really strong penalty killer, skates well, so they need him to go there and play a role, and he's willing to go and do it, and I couldn't be happier for him because he's a really good pro.
Megan, then Rod.
In looking to have one more good game before the break, what specific aspects of the game are you looking to see market improvement on?
Our forecheck, number one. I think it's an area of the game where we can ramp it up a little bit. We've had some home games this year where our forecheck's been an unbelievable factor in the game early on from the drop of the puck, and then that kind of leads me into number 2, a start, right? They score first the other night, first shift, puts us behind the 8 ball. They never really have to come out of the structure of their game. They can play it safe. They can, because they have a lead. yeah, we created some chances to try and tie that game and did some things that I think we capitalize on, and we take a lead that we can force them out of their game and create more. So I think that's on us, that we have to do more, and that starts with, like, your forecheck is something that, to me, it's the first staple of your work. You put the puck in, like, how hard are you willing to go and get it, and as a group of 5, and I think it can be a factor for us tonight and help us spend some ozone time and sort of ramp up that sort of portion of our game. I think we've been defending responsibly. We've been doing a nice job down there limiting chances, but I want to see us get more dangerous tonight.
Last 2, Rod and Sean.
Your emotions during the Olympics, what's it like? You know these players, it's a lifelong dream that they're able to do this, and then at the same time don't just get through this thing healthy to come back and get everything done.
Yeah, it's. I'll be watching, like, as a fan and enjoy the games. I can't worry about, like, injuries and this and that during that time, nor can I while we're playing regular season hockey. You know, it's just, injuries are part of the game. You hope to come out of it unscathed, but I'm going to be watching and cheering for our guys and cheering for their teams, and hopefully they come back with some hardware.
Go ahead, Sean.
Coach, what does Gabe bring when he's back? And do you kind of, while you're rooting for him and watching for it, rooting for the next 3 weeks, kind of keep your heart in your throat of, please come back in one piece, because we need this?
Well, I mean, it's a lot, right? It starts in the room, it carries over onto the bench and on the ice. You know, he's an excellent player, so I'm excited for him. I think he's like, that's one guy. I'd throw Taser into that too. Missed significant time now. You're coming out of the break. That's going to be a sprint to the finish, 27 games in 52 days, I think it is. And we need everyone playing their best, right? And with the amount of time that Gabe has missed, I felt like his game was just starting to, like, get to a really good spot before he got hurt, which was disappointing. Now he's missed significant time again. Number one, I'm excited that he's going to be able to go and play. Number two, I think for him playing those games, he'll just come back sharp and ready to go for us. So that's a good thing, instead of, you know, missing another 3 weeks with a break and then trying to get up to speed after 2 months off. I think that's more difficult. So yeah, look forward to watching him play, and hopefully he comes back healthy and he's like that full goal Gabe.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Thank you.